make sure that you get every single last word that I say, because it's real important. I have this one time to talk to you, and I love all of you so very much. Thank you, Mindy, for inviting me to speak today. Time flies. It feels like only a few moments ago when I was standing where you are today. Life is made up of only moments. I still remember that long walk up Ocean Parkway from the train station to Lincoln, and that very cold, fierce beach wind that would follow me with frost during the winters. And I would pray that the wind would be in back of me instead of in front of me as I raced to school. Sometimes I was late, but sometimes I was just cold. But I would receive so much comfort when I would see Lincoln's big, beautiful building that felt like my second home. I loved school. I knew that behind Lincoln's doors were not only warmth and comfort, but knowledge and the key to success. I knew that education was and still is and always will be the nourishment we need to feed our hungry minds and souls. And I knew that coming from a dysfunctional family, that I would need to leave home and make it on my own at age 17. I knew that my success was up to me and that drugs and alcohol was not an option. And don't you know that when you make your dreams come true, you will experience a high higher than any drug, drink, or date will ever take you. You will be high over joy, and you will fall in love with your accomplishments. Do not be a victim of circumstances. Your circumstances do not define who you are. You are bigger than any current circumstance and any problem that you will ever encounter. If you come from a dysfunctional family, like I did, it doesn't matter. Because all that matters is that your dreams are functioning. The world cannot and will not be more than what you are, than what we are, than what I am. I have never talked publicly about what I'm getting ready to share with you guys right now. But I'm going to share a little bit of it with you to motivate you and to dare you to never, ever stop dreaming. My dad, who I was very close to, died when I was 13 years old. My only and older brother, who went to Lincoln, who was on the football team, was taken away from me and my home while I was attending Lincoln. He was diagnosed with a mental illness and hospitalized. I loved him dearly. He was handsome, still is, and all girls loved him, especially the cheerleaders. But he was suffering from a disease. He still suffers from this disease today. This, along with many other heart-wrenching problems within my family, was very painful to me. Too painful for me to even stay home. When I was a senior in high school, I was only 16, 17 years old because I was skipped from 7th to the 9th grade. And just like I know you probably think y'all are grown right now, I thought I was grown back then also. But I was still, in many ways, still a child. But I decided that I was going to get my own apartment, find a job, and put myself through school at New York University. I didn't know how or where I would live. I just knew that I had to do it on my own. And as my family was in turmoil, I kept my mind straight and I stayed away from drugs. I decided to leave my family and home and not look back. I had made up my mind. One evening after school, I went to an art exhibit at FIT and I met Harriet Kane, the beauty editor of Mademoiselle magazine at the time. She was a little old white lady, and here I was a skinny little black girl from Brooklyn, dressed up in beat-up jeans, my dad's old wrinkled shirt, and I had braids in my hair that really needed to be done. I had no makeup on, and I was asked if I was a model. And of course, I thought they were kidding. Of course, the answer at that time was no. Then I was asked if I wanted to be one, and I said, sure. photo shoot being considered for a cover for Mademoiselle magazine. I was one of the first black models to be considered for a cover try on 2 separate occasions. The cover went to a no-name model at the time, named Carol Hall, who then became a supermodel. But Harriet became like a family, and that encounter really did change my life. And Harriet referred me to Zoe Talent Agency, and without a portfolio and no idea how to put makeup on, I signed a contract with one of the top modeling agencies in the world. And while I didn't become an Iman or Beverly Johnson, I modeled for 20 years, appeared in magazines, commercials, and films, paid for my college education, created a magazine called Brownstones for students of color at NYU. I built a music school in New Jersey, published my own critically acclaimed book called Stealing Peace, and raised a child of my own, and would like to believe, broke down a few doors for models of color to walk through simply because I was there. Sometimes, strangers will enter your life and help you more than a boyfriend or family member. Your dreams don't come from your family, they come from you. And when you believe in yourself and have an unwavering certainty that you will achieve whatever it is you want, you will meet strangers who will help you, the impossible will become possible, and you will be overwhelmed with blessings. Dare to never stop dreaming. Let your dreams lead and follow more dreams. Live, breathe, eat, and drink your dreams. They will take you higher than any drug or drink, and as you will always have something to celebrate, and those things will come from your dreams. Your accomplishments will become a reason to party, a day of holiday, and a celebration that takes place within your soul for the rest of your life. It will be a natural party inside of your soul that will keep you happy and drug-free. It will mend your broken heart, and it will give you a reason to love again and again. Travel and see the world. It belongs to you. Once you finish your higher education, know that the world awaits you to give you another degree. The world is a university you can get a degree from for free. Renovate our world and make it the Garden of Eden you want it to be. Be like a sculptor and reshape and mold this globe like it's a ball of clay. Paint your masterpiece and make Latif go down and beard and blush. Choose peace, love, and happiness to such a magnitude that it would make the so-called kings of the 60s look like all they had was a good idea. Keep dreaming. Dare to never stop dreaming. Let your dreams follow more dreams. And it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of you, because they don't have the power to make your dreams come true. It doesn't matter if the guy you had a crush on for the past 3 years decides to date your best friend. Or it doesn't even matter if the girl you fell in love with doesn't even notice you. It really doesn't matter. Because it only takes one person to make your dreams come true. And that person is you. It doesn't matter if the mother, father, sisters, or brothers don't even believe in you. It doesn't even matter if they don't even like you. You like you. You believe in you. And guess what? They will believe and they will wish that they had. There will never be a perfect situation in your life or perfect circumstances to go for what you believe in. The time is always now. Just go for it anyway. And as your dreams become a reality, that reality is where you will find perfect time. And you begin to ask yourself, and I'm quoting Father Henry Dowling, how can I become a wounded healer? In 2 days, I will go to Detroit to march for a child I have never met, 7-year-old Ayana Jones, who was shot in the head while sleeping by Detroit police officers. I have never been to Detroit and I have never marched before, but I made up my mind that if it was just me standing there Detroit, and that we are all part of a global family, and that we cannot have our police officers shooting little girls in the head. I will bring Detroit my love and my support, and I will leave the rest up to God, because I dare to never stop dreaming with every breath that I take. I am not waiting for Sharpton. I am not waiting for Reverend Jesse Jackson. I'm not even waiting for President Obama or anyone to lead me. I am letting my heart and God lead me, and I'm asking you to do the same. You are the one to stop oil spills from destroying our beautiful white beaches and sea life. You are the one to find a cure for AIDS, cancer, mental illness, poverty, police brutality, sexism, and racism. You are the one who will make Lady Liberty's torch burn brighter for the world to see that we are humans and we are part of one family, and that there is no such thing as illegal aliens unless they come from Mars. And that people should be free to travel and flow into each other like the waters flow freely into our oceans and air flows freely for us to breathe. God created no walls or ceilings or borders. Man did. We need to be able to flow freely into each other peacefully. You are the one to make this happen. You are the one to lift your voice and scream loudly that there is only one world, one race, the human race. Live your dreams, and I ask you to never ever stop dreaming. I ask you to dare to stop dreaming. Dream outside of the box. If you decide that you don't want to be a Democrat or you don't want to be a Republican, then join the Freedom Party and make peace be a part of all of your dreams. And if you have to steal something, let it be peace. And so I ask